Then be a hero.
Oh, no. You don't understand. I'm not even supposed to be here.
That's right. You came a long way to find something that isn't out here. Don't you see? It's not about you. It's about them.
But I can't go back.
Don't know that you got a choice, son. No man can walk out on his own story.
The film Rango is a bizarre masterpiece. It's a comedy, a slapstick, a western, and it is an animated kids film. A film consisting of one or two of these elements shall work, but making a film with all these elements, are you What I'm trying to say is that it shouldn't work.
And the Oscar goes to Rango!
But somehow, it does. The visual storytelling aspect of Rango is truly unique. Director Go Verbinski takes inspiration not only from classic westerns, but also from Tim Burton, and this not only adds to the flair of the story, but adds a unique attitude to each shot in this masterpiece of a film. Look at this shot right here. Here, Rango is about to meet the mayor, who also happens to be the antagonist of the film. He has already been foreshadowed as a powerful and an aggressive person. And what happens next?
I guess power has its privileges.
You make a good point, son. But with privilege comes responsibility.
The shots have that intensity that you'd expect from a spaghetti western, but then it turns 360 and suddenly becomes a comedy or a slapstick or a drama which you'd expect to win an Oscar. There is a western scene, but then suddenly the characters break the fourth wall, there's comedy, and then we are back to a western. The shots tend to break the flow of the film, but instead of making it bad, it makes it awesome, as you think to yourself, this shouldn't work. And I think that is because of these. The characterization of the film is some of the most unique and original characterizations I've ever seen in a film of any kind. There's this general stereotype among animated characters to be cute or symmetrical or kids-friendly, but Rango takes that stereotype and breaks it like Batman's back!
Wait, what? Oh, God! Oh, my back just snapped like a pack of uncooked spaghetti! Oh, you just walk up and break my back without saying a word! Oh, boo! Boo on you, sir!
That's Spain.
No character would be considered kid-friendly. No character in Rango is perfect. Each character is filled with imperfections. I mean, look at our hero Rango. His eyes are disproportionate. His neck is bent. Not only him, but everyone in the film. This crow, who is an obvious parody of Tonto, has a leg missing. This Dr. Rabbit, who has an ear missing. You could look at each character and you could get a certain backstory without even getting any sad explanation. I mean, look at that rabbit, would ya? In the film, he's presented as an alcoholic doctor who is missing an ear. How did he miss his ear? Was he in some kind of a rabbit civil war? Does that explain his alcoholism because he has seen the horrors of war? Was he an army doctor or something? I don't know. But it sure does make me think about it. And that's the same with every character. The way they talk, the way they walk. It all adds to the overall charm of the film. And not only that, but... I gotta stop doing that. The world in which the story takes place is also one of the things that makes this film a gem. Each location isn't just static, it represents an attitude of the film. When we go underground with Rango and his buddies, it says so many things without saying anything at all. How is this place made? If there are so many pipes, then why is the water an issue? And why the is there a giant eye staring at them? Every location has a meaning to it. The road being a metaphor for the barrier between life and death. The town of dirt, a shabby town, which is cleverly made by the scraps of everyday products and later becomes mud, a clever indication of wordplay. The vastness of the afterlife where Rango meets the spirit of the West, an obvious nod to Clint Eastwood, the face of westerns. All the locations in the film have a childlike aesthetic to them. It is something we would draw on a piece of paper while thinking of an epic story. The film Rango is bizarre. It's about a lonely lizard on a quest for self-identity, who in the end realizes that it's not about him, it's about the people in his life. This shouldn't work, but somehow it does. And I absolutely...
Spirit of the... What?
take it from the top.
Rango,